All right, how are we doing today? My name is Brandon McElroy. I'm here with Onnit Labs. I want to talk to you a little bit about kettlebells. So kettlebells have really gained a lot of momentum over the past couple years. What it really is a cast iron weight with a handle attached to it. The nice thing about kettlebells versus your standard dumbbell is the center of gravity really isn't in the center. It's actually lower, so whenever you do a movement, you're having to use more muscles to control this versus a typical dumbbell. Nice thing about them is they're very versatile. You can use a lot of dynamic strength exercises, and you can do cardio, work your lungs, work every aspect of your body in minimal time, which makes it fan favorite for people who don't have a lot of time to work out. What we have here today, we have a pair of 35-pound kettlebells and we have a 45. So I'm going to show you a couple beginner exercises with a single kettlebell, then to transition over to 2 kettlebells, and then we'll do some more advanced exercises with both doubles and with the single again. Elementary, the first exercise is the swing. It's what everybody focuses on, and you almost get the most bang for your buck with the swing. What you want to do is just grab your kettlebell out in front of you. You want to have your feet about shoulder width apart, a little bit wider, firm base. You want to hinge at the hips. The key isn't to round the back and do things like that. You want to hinge at the hips, reach, grab your kettlebell, and you just swing it back. And that's the exercise. What you want to do with your free hand is just mimic the movement. It'll keep your body in a line. And from here with my head, I just track the kettlebell. I'm not going too far one way or another. Just keeping it out in front. And you want to keep your glutes tight. You want to keep the whole back of your legs tight. What this works is your whole postural chain. Works your hamstrings, your glutes, works your shoulders, your back, works your core. It's a great exercise. You get up to high reps and you can really work your lungs. This exercise, when you're first starting out, try and keep it about 12 to 15. You can do 3, 4, 5 sets. As you get more advanced, you want to work up. So when I get into some of my cardio workouts, I may go 500 straight without putting it down. Really work the lungs, and you really feel that strength develop in the back. With that move, you can also do it double kettlebell. So if we grab 2 kettlebells, again, we take that shoulder width stance. We're going to have them turned in a little bit this time so they don't hit one another. And essentially, grab them, swing back, and there you go. So you have another version of the kettlebell swing. A third version, is a double hand on a single kettlebell. Now this is going to limit your weight, but it will start to really work your grip, especially as you get into higher reps, constantly controlling the kettlebell. And as you get more advanced, you can go from a single or double to a single hand to an alternating, and you can even get into juggling, where you turn the kettlebell and you can flip the kettlebell and you can flip it again. So that's the nice thing about kettlebells. Simple swing, and you can go for 45 minutes just playing around having fun. So we're going to go back to a single kettlebell now, and I'm going to show you a version of a squat. We're going to do a front squat. Nice thing about the single is you're minimizing your weight, but you're still able to get that range of motion and really work your legs and your back. One thing when you do squats, be careful about how low you go, especially if you have any nagging knee injuries or any prior issues. You don't want to injure it more, but you will notice that as you do the front squat, your flexibility and your range of motion is going to improve. So I'm going to show you my range of motion. Again, go only as far as you can, but to get the kettlebell up into the rack position where I'll show you that, we're going to clean the kettlebell. So we're going to swing it and we're going to clean it straight up. This is called the rack position. You want to have it close to your chest, elbow tight against your body, kettlebell slanted on your hand. From here, put my toes out a little bit, and I'm going to simply squat down. I have to keep straight so I don't lose the kettlebell forward. So kind of keep your head up, keep your butt back, and drop to the ground. Again, only as low as you can. So I squat down, I'm in the front squat, and I stand right back up. The nice thing is you can swing it, alternate hands, clean it back up on the other side, and again, do your front squat. So this really opens up a lot of movement and a lot of complexes, which you can start to string these exercises together to build some. So the next exercise we'll get into, I'm going to show you single and then I'm going to show you a double, is the clean, which leads into the clean and press. Now we just talked about the clean with the front squat. I'm going to show it to you again. We do a swing in the back, we bring it up, we clean it to the rack position. From here, you just press it overhead. Back down. Everything's from the rack. It's not out here, it's all in tight. Just keep it in tight, brace your core, push through your heels, push up. That's the press. And you can alternate a swing between each one if you'd like, and really get your clean and press moving. So the second variation is with 2 kettlebells. Swing them, clean, press. We could do another one, and press. When you hit this rack position, make sure you keep your core tight, squeeze your butt, and squeeze your feet into the ground. You want to push from the ground. So it's push up, and that's your clean and press. The next exercise is going to be the snatch. So the snatch is a very explosive, dynamic movement. We can do it one, we can also do it 2 kettlebells. Again, the beauty of kettlebells is the diversity. We're going to start, everything starts with the swing if you caught on. We're going to swing it, one motion, up. So the difference between a clean and press and a snatch is an uninterrupted motion straight to the top. Back down, up. One of the keys of the snatch is to really push through the kettlebell. If I swing this up and let it flip over, it's really going to hurt my wrist. So be careful about that and really punch through at the top. When you hold the kettlebell, you don't want to grip it. You don't want to over squeeze the kettlebell. A lot of times people squeeze it and that's why it hits their wrist. You want to have a loose grip, so when you swing it up, let it go past your calluses and land on your palm. So you see here, it's a nice diagonal from my thumb down my palm. So when I clean that up, push the hand through and let the kettlebell rest on the palm. I'll show you a brief version of the double snatch. These can be done for reps, or you can pick a heavier weight and go for strength. Again, nice thing about kettlebells, you can do floor exercises too. This is probably my favorite exercise. It works a large group of muscles, works your core really well, shoulders, stability, control. It's called the Turkish get up. A lot of times you'll see it abbreviated as TGU. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay down on the ground. You start with the kettlebell near your right side or left side, whichever side. Roll over almost into the fetal position. Get a good grip with both hands, and you want to roll this up to your chest. From here, make sure you drive your shoulder into the mat. Lock that in, and you're going to press up. So you notice my shoulder's not up, my shoulder's set back. From here, on my right side, I'm going to bend my right foot, firmly planted on the ground. I'm going to come up on my left elbow, all the time looking at the kettlebell. From here, up onto my hand, put my knee underneath, up and up. Now you reverse the movement. All the time, keep the eye on the kettlebell. Back down, hand, through, sit down. Repeat on the other side. Again, that's probably my favorite exercise with the kettlebell. I know it doesn't look like much, but trust me, it works so many muscles in your body. It's a great exercise. All right, so I want to show you that complex. We broke down each individual exercise earlier. I want to show you them all strung together. So I start out with the swing, to the clean, press, back down to rack, front squat, up, again, swing, clean, press, back to the rack, front squat. So that's a complex for you to get going. Hope you like our kettlebells. Drop us a line on Facebook.